Quick, drop a like in the video in the next 5 seconds if you think Epic Games should grant all players during lockdown 10,000 V-Bucks. Do you want a free Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to be gifting hundreds of subscribers literally over the next coming weeks, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment your Epic Games ID down below so that way I can gift you the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass, and if you subscribe right now, you potentially could be our 1.6 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop when picking up the Battle Pass if you happen to buy it or be gifted it or gift someone else it, and let me know in the comments if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation. With Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 closing in on an end, or so we thought anyways, as we've literally now just had the season extended until June 4th instead of April 30th, everybody's ultimately wondering what's going to be happening in terms of a live event, our storyline developing off of this or being literally presented to us in a way that's followable, considering we never saw one last season or a live event anyways related to our storyline, instead the Star Wars collaboration. And let's just say in this video we've got all that information despite the season being extended itself as to what's going on with the Doomsday Event and everything that's going to be developing now until June 4th when Season 3 releases, and ultimately what's going to be happening specifically in this live event. So make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today, and without any further ado, let's hop right on into it. So the first and most important thing we need to go over, obviously despite me showing the new end date for Season 2, is the official article that Fortnite just published to their official verified Twitter regarding the extension of the season due to either the global pandemic that's currently going on with COVID-19 or with them planning a lot more content, as the article goes on to state when we click it. Here is the official Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 extension article by the Fortnite team. They state the following: "Hey all, we're extending Chapter 2 Season 2 of Fortnite beyond the original April 30th date. Our plan is to launch Chapter 2 Season 3 on June 4th. Before then, there's a lot of content coming in the current season. We have multiple game updates on the way that will deliver fresh gameplay, new challenges, XP bonuses, and a couple more surprises up our sleeve. More ways to unlock gold battle pass styles. Meow, you're talking, being a pun for now you're talking. For continued updates on the Fortnite season and other plans, we'll keep you up to speed here and on our social channels. See you on the island, the Fortnite team." This is something kinda good that everybody was really wanting, either the extension of the season or new ways to earn XP, considering everybody was worrying about gaining access to not only the golden, deteriorating version of Agent Peely, but being able to turn him in the first place fully into gold, as this process is only unlocked at level 300. If the season was not extended, obviously Agent Peely's fully gold form would have been one of the rarest skins in Fortnite history. However, now it gives everybody the opportunity to gain access to everything they paid for upon purchase of the Battle Pass, being this gold selectable style, as we not only have more time to get here now of earning or getting all the way up to level 300, but we have additional XP bonus earning methods of how we can make this process quicker. Speaking of the gold styles, obviously this is affected by no other than our Midas character, as he has the gold touch, turning as seen everything in his leaked cutscene or the mass of other characters into gold. For those of you wondering what that cutscene looks like in its raw form before it's released, we have the full showcase right here, so make sure you're paying close attention now in terms of the visuals that are shown, because this largely links to everything Doomsday Event related that we're going to be discussing straight after. So first off, there's multiple things to take away from this. Obviously there's the more complex side of the fact that Midas seems to have gone rogue from both teams, Ghost and Shadow, to then pursue his own intentions of obviously, well, taking over seemingly every character, including also the Chaos Agent that seemed to be the evil puppet master last season, pulling the strings behind everything that we thought to be storyline related, only portrayed through loading screens. On the other hand, however, we actually get our first glimpse in-game in Midas's actual lair or agent base
of this Doomsday device very subtly. At the very start, as you can see, there's this big other ulterior room dedicated to where this device has seemed to be constructed, and here is what it actually looks like in its full form from data miners digging into the files, managing to pull this view obviously into the game or present it to us, the community. Now, in terms of where this room is actually located in game, despite it obviously being an agent lair belonging to Midas, obviously, that will be unlocked in the next upcoming hours at the time of you watching this video. How do we know this is actually linked to a Doomsday event, and how do we know overall that the event this season is going to be called, or codename in the files, Doomsday? Well, that gave it away in itself, the fact that I mentioned codename in the files, considering data miners have managed to find all of these assets basically linked or centered around codename Doomsday. Not only do we have the Doomsday device, as you can see Fortnite has included in this tweet of multiple images, but also these hatches that seem to have been implemented upon week 7 of Deadpool's challenges arriving around the agency under the water. This not only confirms also at some point that these will be opening due to the assets already being here in the files, but the fact also that they're linked to this Doomsday event and will be activated upon or leading up until this event's happening. Now, as I briefly mentioned, Deadpool's week 7 challenge update, or upon him arriving, taking over the yacht, and also where this Midas lair is in game, everything's about to get crazy, and here's why. So basically, as you guys know, this Battle Pass HQ that we've recently seen revamped in this new manner in Chapter 2 Season 2 isn't actually just a menu. It's located directly underneath the agency, and here's why. So you know how we have this statue in the middle that obviously could be used as the Doomsday device but disguised as a statue, like we saw in the final showdown, a statue disguised as a sword. This theory in itself not only makes sense in terms of correlating to this previous event, but because of the fact there's also water surrounding it, and Deadpool's secret lair is seeming to flood over, as we've seen from glitched gameplay leaked early into the game of his week 8 or week 9 or even week 10 stage developments. Not only is this a large indicator that this is all happening or being constructed underneath the agency to then be perhaps activated or pulled up onto the surface above ground, but we're also going to be seeing multiple Doomsday developments in this Battle Pass HQ, and also our lobby menu of red pipes and tubes being passed through here, obviously to then power this Doomsday device. Data miners have also found that yes, the Doomsday device will indefinitely be manned or powered or even just located at the agency, the center point of our island, due to it obviously being modeled in a smaller manner on this challenge table or map, if so it seems, in the center, obviously then meaning or resembling it to be at the agency. Now that we've taken a look at the miniature form or actual representation of the Doomsday device on a table, obviously locating basically where it will be in our map, here is a life-size comparison in terms of the size to our other characters that Fortnite managed to pull into different sections of this Battle Pass tab or menu, and obviously it won't be located in these positions, but I thought it was really interesting to not only get a really cool, different angle and high quality view of the Doomsday device, but then actually compare it in size as previously mentioned to our Battle Pass characters. Just to confirm, we will not be seeing this Doomsday device appear in this Battle Pass tab or menu, but we will be seeing more tubes appear actually powering this that can't be then seen ever throughout the weeks and updates left to come in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2, now ending on June 4th, 2020. Now, with all that already said and mentioned about the Doomsday event or device, what does this actually mean for our Fortnite island in terms of looking at the event's codename or name at face value? Well, as you guys may or may not know, this is the definition of a Doomsday device off of Google. A Doomsday device is a hypothetical construction, usually a weapon or weapon system, which could destroy all life on a planet, particularly Earth, or destroy the planet itself, bringing Doomsday, a term used for the end of the planet Earth. This is very interesting considering not only have we been only transported recently to this new universe or realm of Fortnite in October 2019 as a result of the black hole or end event or whatever you want to call it, but recent leaks also surfacing at the same time not only point towards us transitioning back to this realm from perhaps another Doomsday or end event occurring, but the further things things to suggest this actually happening, the transition, or reversal should I say, to our old map, as the old map has just recently been re-added into the game's files. Now this could mean one of two things: either we're transported completely and forever back, or for the current time anyways, to this old map of Fortnite that we saw in Season X ever since Chapter 1 Season 1, or we will have another option to actually play on this map, perhaps in Battle Royale, or even simply explore it as a kind of museum of what once was in a spin-off mode like Creative or Battle Labs. Either way, with the extension of Chapter 2 Season 2 until June 4th instead of April 30th, things are now going to start get interesting, as Epic Games will not only need to keep our attention until Season 3, but there's obviously going to be more portrayal of this storyline in Doomsday development because of this extension. And let me know in the comments down below all your opinions about everything mentioned in today's video, but that's all I've got for you guys today. If you enjoyed or found it helpful or informative, or want to keep referring back to it as there was a lot of information, slap a like in the video down below, make sure you subscribe by hitting the big red button, and also turn on all notifications so that you never miss any future uploads and get notified as soon as they're published or go live on the channel. Hopefully I can also recognise you guys from remaining active in the comment section of my future videos to come, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching, have a good one, take it easy, stay safe indoors, and keep washing your hands, and peace.